Okay, friends, today I'm putting together a really nice chicken and vegetable soup. Now, I eat a lot of this, and I don't always make a video on it, but this is a wonderful soup, and all the vegetables that I'm going to put in it are perfect for building your immunity. They help fight cancer. They help with arthritis, which I have in my thumbs. We all know this. So it also helps with weight loss, and it's just all around a very healthy soup for you. And I try to eat this at least once a day for my lunch, or just when I get a hankering for something, I usually have a bowl of this soup. Now, with that, I most always use chicken. And I love dark meat, and it just so happens that dark meat actually is better for you than white meat. Don't ask, I have no idea. I just know that in my studies, I have discovered that. So, I'm going to take all the skin off this chicken, and then I'm going to debone it, and then we'll get busy with our soup. And my grandbabies love this soup too, so it's really, and it's so good for them. Take that fat off there. All right, so I'm just going to take, because this is cool enough now for me to, mostly it's a little bit warm down by the bone, but it's mostly cool enough for me to handle with my fingers. And I'm just going to break it up, and I'm going to put it in my strained broth. I strained my broth so it's nice, and that's all I'm going to do. Take any schmutz off and put it in there. So I got some nice chicken meat in there. And if it's not completely done, that's all right, because it will finish cooking as your soup cooks. So, with that being said, I'm going to go and I'm going to get this finished up, deboning this, and then I'll be back. Okay, friends, I am back with this. Now, I got all my vegetables in here. I cut them all up. I washed them and cut them all up beforehand. And I've got onions and mushrooms, and I've got carrots and cabbage, of course. You can also use bok choy. It makes a wonderful soup. I've also got green peppers in here, and then I'm going to use some of my dehydrated celery. And I also got a can of my Italian stewed tomatoes, which has garlic and all kinds of other stuff in there. So with that being said, I'm going to turn this up a little bit on medium low actually. And I'm going to start putting my veggies in here. And this is going to fill this pan, but it will cook down a little. Now, I love bok choy, but I've been told over and over and over again that because I have Hashimoto's disease, I take levothyroxine. So they've always told me if I'm taking levothyroxine, I shouldn't consume bok choy. Why? I have no idea. It's just what they tell me. And that apparently it can alter your medication. So I just don't do it. And I don't know. I was told for years, because I've got Hashimoto's and I take levothyroxine, that I wasn't supposed to eat grapefruit. And until just recently, when an endocrinologist finally told me, of course you can eat grapefruit. So anyway, with that, now I can enjoy my grapefruit and I love it. With that, I'm going to put in my jar of stewed tomatoes in here. Now, I did remove some of my broth in here because I thought I might have a little too much. So when this cooks down, I do have some reserved broth I can add to it if needed. It looks like a lot, and it is a lot. But it is wonderful. So we're just going to let this cook down a little, and then I'll see where my broth level is, because I like it a little thicker. And if you like more broth, you can add more, of course. So we're going to let that cook down a little bit. I'm going to put in my celery, nice little handful. And when that cooks down, I'll be back and I'll show you how it's going. Friends, this is doing very nicely. It's cooking down and it's beautiful. I'm not going to have to add any more broth to it, so I'll save that broth in the fridge for something else. But in the meantime, I grabbed a fresh sprig of my rosemary and a fresh sprig of my thyme, and I'm going to mix that in there, put that down in there. I'm also going to give this a little more salt. And I'm also going to give it a little more pepper. That's all I'm going to do. Now you can add other spices if you want. I just keep mine this way because everybody likes it this way. I'm going to leave that thyme and that rosemary in there. It'll flavor it beautifully. So that's it. I'm going to put the lid on it, and it's going to simmer for, until my vegetables are tender. And I like them tender crisp. I don't want mushy vegetables. So I don't let it simmer too long. But anyway, I got it turned down on low, and it's going to stay there for about 20 minutes or so. And then I'll bring it back, and I'll show you how this makes such a beautiful bowl of soup. Okay, friends. My soup has been simmering for about a good 20 minutes. And then I turned it off, and I let it cool down just a little bit. And now I'm going to serve it up. It's delicious looking. So, we're going to put this in here. And my vegetables are done. They're just a little tender crisp, and that's just what I love. Absolutely wonderful. It's got a beautiful flavor with that rosemary and thyme. Take a look, friends. That's a beautiful bowl of soup. So there you have it. If you want to eat for health, try some of this soup. It's wonderful and you'll love it. Thanks for watching.